Alright, guys, we are here. I know my stream's a little late. I ended up taking a nap. Um, so I apologize for that. I get everything set up here. I even thought about grabbing water before I sat down and I didn't do it. Anywho, we are in the playoffs. We are actually in the conference round now. Just to take a quick look at these studs that have got us here. Except Marcus Mariota. Is their field still out for about another week? Up for 2 more weeks. And we did not get an option to bring him in this game. Which is really going to hurt. We're going to be relying heavily on Alvin Kamara. And this offensive line to stay healthy for us. And then looking at the defense, we got CJ Mosley in here. Merlin Robertson, Shaquem Griffin. That's right, Cannon had gotten injured too. Marcus May and Marcus Williams, Denzel Ward, LaShawn Austin, Troy Apke. A pretty good starting offensive and defensive lineup, minus Marcus Mariota, who did manage the game. Le'Veon Bell won an NFC Player of the Week. I wonder who won that game. Marcus Williams with the Defensive Player of the Week with a pick 6 and 10 tackles, playing his heart out. And we are going to play this conference game, division game, a little bit of both. Here we go. We get home field advantage against New England. Coming in, no bye week out the first round. So we come in off of wild card and fighting our way through. Mariota all pumped up to be in the playoffs. We will see what this team can do without our leader, Justin Fields, though, against New England, whom we have dominated twice this year. We also had to sign a third quarterback, and it is Dallas and the Giants. So there's a chance to have a New York Super Bowl. These guys getting ready, fighting hard all season long. Battling through injuries the whole 9 yards, and let's get this game underway. It's going to start with a kneel in the end zone by New England. And here comes Cam Newton in the New England Patriots offense. 16 interceptions, 28 touchdowns, almost 5,000 yards, and only 201 incomplete passes by Cam Newton this season. Very accurate. They're going to come out, starting out in a 2 wide receiver set. CJ Mosley going to make a hustle down and make the stop there. They got 4 yards on that play. And they're coming out in a 3 wide receiver package this play. Ooh, and I was actually bounced into a good spot, and then I moved myself over there. Ooh, and Troy Apke getting hurt on that play. I think that makes Brian Poole come into rotation. So losing a little bit of that speed that we have in our secondary, and between Shaquem Griffin and CJ Mosley's taking that tackle there, but Cam Newton throwing for a nice first down. Troy Apke with an elbow sprain. Actually, it brings in Ford. We'll go ahead and sub Apke out for a little bit. Maybe we traded Brian Poole? I bid on that play action, but Marcus Williams coming in for the pick. And able to get back up there, just let him sit there. And Marcus Williams getting an interception this week now as well. In comes Marcus Mariota, only pushing about 200 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception, and completing half of his passes. We are definitely relying on the run game for this playoff game. The only bad part is they do have a run-stopping defense with Dante Hightower, so it's going to be a little rough. We get quite a few yards out of that one, about 8 yards on that first run, bouncing it to the outside instead of running right into him. Dante Hightower is just staring down at us back there. And that's going to be a first down for Alvin Kamara. Mariota with his first completion of the game to Denzel Mims for 11 yards. So that's another first down right away. Figuring that they're going to start bringing a lot more pressure. Trying to stop this run game because they know our gunslinger is out. And Alvin Kamara for a first down. So he's already having a pretty decent day on the ground. The only thing we really have to watch out for X Factor and Superstar wise is Stephon Gilmore. And Alvin Kamara going to be dropped in the backfield there on that play. A loss of 2 yards. They were definitely looking for a run. O.J. Howard going to bring in the ball, and he is going to be down at the 6-yard line. A nice pass by Mariota, floating that right where it needed to be there. Yeah, we're not outrunning that. I was hoping Alvin Kamara would have had enough speed burst there to get past the point of attack, but he did not. So let's see if we can go up the gut here. Jordan Howard in on rotation now. Jordan Howard going to get us back down at the 6. His first run of the day. So now we got to rely on the arm of Marcus Mariota. He's showing a possible blitz here. And Denzel Mims can't come down with it there, so we're going to have to settle for the field goal. And it, of course, is good. So, We are going to take the early score lead of 3-0 on our opening drive. Now New England's going to try to come out and do something on this go. Two wide receiver, two tight end set. They haven't run the ball yet. Troy Apke's still not on the field quite yet. They're gonna pass. And Denzel Ward with an interception, and he is going to take it into the end zone. Denzel Ward, now 2 interceptions for Cam Newton today against this defense. And that's 7 on the season against this team. He threw 3 in his first game, 2 in the second, and now 2 today. So let's go. We capitalized with a touchdown on defense as to where our offense stalled out. So that is a 10-point lead before the end of the first quarter. And they're going to take over at the 25. It's a 3 wide receiver set, so they're probably going to throw the ball right away here. Trying to get some yardage. They got to start making some moves here in order to catch up before this game goes out of hand. Cam Newton scrambling, but CJ Mosley going to come down and get him for a 4-yard loss. So now we're going to start seeing scrambling Cam. And down he goes again. Marcus Williams coming in from the safety position. Just seeing the hole there. I don't think he was actually designed to supposed to be coming in there. I think he was supposed to be in a man coverage. Oh, and we push him over with CJ Mosley. We should have just let Denzel Ward get that tackle. No, they're going to mark him at 4th and inches. And a nice little return there by Wallace, bringing us out to the 33. We're coming away with a field goal last time. We would like to capitalize and get the touchdown, but we're not going to force too much here. We're at a point now already where we just want to keep the ball out of Cam's hands. And there's a nice run there by Alvin Kamara, giving us a 3rd and 1. We're going to try to see if he can reach across here for this one. And he finds a little hole just enough to get the first down, which is all we need. Well, Alvin Kamara again this week being our go-to workhorse for this playoff game to relieve a lot of that stress off of Marcus Mariota. Kamara gonna get the screen. He's gonna find a hole, and that's a first down. And then some. We're now in field goal position. Jordan Howard out on this play, giving Kamara some much-needed rest after being the workhorse that he's been. Denzel Mims wide open. Denzel Mims going to catch the ball, and Denzel Mims is going to go in for the New York Jets touchdown. Marcus Mariota's first touchdown of the playoffs through the air. Mariota showing, he could still have a little bit of pop in him. We're definitely getting a different Marcus Mariota than we did that first game. Maybe getting some of that rust work off. And we are up 17-0. We have done a very good job this whole season, though, against this New England Patriots team. And it not letting up here in the playoffs. Blake Cashman going to get the first bounce on that and finished off by Quentin Williams. And that's the end of the first quarter there with the Jets 17, the Patriots 0. MetLife going nuts here. Seeing their team finally make the playoffs, get home field. CJ Mosley in there to hit Cam Newton for a sack. Giving Cam no time there in the secondary to find somebody open. CJ Mosley with that veteran leadership there and knowledge on where to go with the ball. Troy Apke's still not back yet. And they find a guy right over the middle of the field. Marcus May makes the tackle, but not before giving them a huge first down. And New England starting to show a little bit of life here. And Cam Newton trying to scramble and not going to get very far. He's going to get about a yard. And that's going to bring up second down. Throwing that QB contain out there, making Cam Newton feel very uncomfortable in the pocket. And that's going to be a catch, and Marcus Williams comes down for the tackle. Jets coming out, man coverage. Troy Apke back on the field. Cam Newton going to try to run again and nowhere to go. Taken down at the 45. It's 4th and 11. A loss of yards on it. Just unable for New England to get anywhere against this great New York Jets defense that's kept them shut out all year. Now we're going to start looking at running the clock down here in this first half, keeping it out of the hands of New England. Alvin Kamara fighting for some yards there. Averaging about 3 yards, almost 4 yards per carry. And Alvin Kamara with a huge hole. Alvin Kamara might be gone. That burst of speed And that is a touchdown, Alvin Kamara. A huge play there. I think we missed the drive goal though, guys. Going up 24-0 now. 2 plays for 87 yards. Probably about an 85-yard run there. And how the division has changed. Patriots should be in desperation mode at this point in the game. They're going to try to run it, but no success there. Maybe about 2 yards. Blake Cashman almost there for that interception. Almost all of our defensive starters out here. And CJ Mosley saying, you're not getting this first. Huge hit by CJ Mosley and a huge stop here. Making sure they keep that goose egg on the board. Well, it's not fair catching it, but Marcus May not giving us a block. And just to show you guys really quick, it is still on All Pro. I have not changed any settings. This is honestly just me playing New England. Alvin Kamara in the zone now, though. Denzel Mims looking to get the screen pass here. But no blocks for Mims, and we're going to lose some yards there. Going to bring up a 2nd and 12. New England not being caught off guard with that. Here comes Alvin Kamara. Right up the gut for 12 yards. He is over 120 yards rushing. He's at 133 yards today. And he is having one heck of a day in this playoff game. This is 2 playoff games in a row that Alvin Kamara just showing up for us. Alvin Kamara, another big open hole, but can't seem to get rid of everybody. AJ Green getting injured on the play. But Alvin Kamara with another huge burst of yards. And after the injury timeout, we're actually going to switch this play up because I don't trust them sitting there on the line like that. Mariota throws out of the sack. And AJ Green having a shoulder strain there. We're actually going to block Herndon here and hope maybe Denzel Mims can get open. He does not. He does. Can he catch it, though? And there's a pass interference. trying to do what they can to stop the play, but Stephon Gilmore on the pass interference. And Alvin Kamara with the little walk-in touchdown. His second of the day, deserved though after that big run that he had there earlier in the drive. Making sure that he gets to cap it off. And just right on in he goes. I didn't think I saw Stephon Gilmore on that play. I don't think that's who was matched up against Denzel Mims, was it? I just want to see. I'm curious. Oh, yes, it is. No, it's not. We could have run it or passed it. Because they didn't even have Stephon out on the field. Alvin Kamara showing why he should be a league MVP this game. Putting the team on his back. Both back-to-back games. Definitely making the argument. And it's just been a rough day for Cam Newton. This New England offense needs to figure something out because their line is not stopping us from getting the pressure back there. Cam Newton just under stress the whole game so far. And this game is pretty much out of the way. Pretty much done and over with at this point. Unless they get a touchdown this drive. But if they do not, it is going to be a very rough rest of the game for them. They need a score here. Ooh, and Marcus Williams not able to make the tackle, but CJ Mosley coming in for it. And Sony Michel now injured. It is not looking good for New England. They still made the playoffs, but Cam Newton looking to make another Super Bowl. Get another Super Bowl win. And Cam Newton drilled. Jakeem Griffin picking up the ball on the fumble. Cam unable to hold on to it. Jakeem Griffin grabbing it with that nub, apparently. And here comes the offense again. Just not anything happening here for this New England Patriots team. Turnovers have been the biggest issues. 2 interceptions and now a fumble by Cam Newton. And Alvin Kamara gets the ball, gets a juke. And down at the 20-yard line. Try to get this passing game to warm up a little bit here. Maybe get Mariota some play time to be a good, decent backup quarterback, I guess. Down to Trey Flowers. And we're going to hit the 2-minute warning now. Knocking on the door of another touchdown. Mariota making some calls at the line here. And the rookie Flowers gets in for a playoff touchdown. Man. And this game is just getting ugly now at this point. We might be able to sim it to the end of the game and have no issues with New England catching up. Marcus Mariota showing up on point for us today, but a lot of it falls on the back of this defense and Alvin Kamara. So they got to pass here. This is all passing down territory for the Patriots. They get a guy wide open over on the left side, and he's going to walk out of bounds. Jets already over here celebrating going to the Super Bowl before halftime even hits. They do still have a veteran quarterback in New England under Cam Newton, so I would not count them down quite yet. I'm going to bring them down into press. Is Sean Austin going to make the tackle there? About a 2-yard reception? Yeah, 2-yard reception there. Coaches are even saying, hey, this is in the books. 38-0 by half, man. We got to really jet this up. We got to pull a really big New York Jets situation in order for that. CJ Mosley getting outdone there, but he keeps him in bounds when he tackles to keep the clock rolling. 109 yards through the air for Cam Newton today. Bringing the heat in, and Cam Newton is going to be sacked by Troy Apke. Cam Newton on the run again. He's got a guy open, and he brings it in. Toe drag in bounds. A beautiful run and catch. And Cam Newton going to get sacked again. And the Jets going to take the first of their 3 timeouts here, trying to ice the kicker. And Ford almost makes it in, but enough pressure to stop it. That is no good. And we're going to take the kneel to go into the half here. I was gonna say, did they call a timeout?
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Jets 38, Patriots nothing.
And such a huge difference between earlier in the season and now even. Normally the Patriots were giving us a little bit of a run for our money, but they are just getting destroyed. We have almost 200 yards on the ground just in one half of football. Alvin Kamara just running all over New England. They got to really make some adjustments at halftime to even remotely think about being able to stay in the game, let alone try to win to go to the Super Bowl. And this is also a Jets team that has evolved for 3 years under new coaching, new management to get to where we are today. two big sets of a lot of picks for this New York Jets team. Some really big free agent signings, and this is where we got with good drafting, good offseason pickups and free agency. Open this game up with Alvin Kamara running the ball. See what he can do. Gets a little bit of a hole. It's about 3 yards on the play. And they're looking for this run game to keep going strong. Still making no adjustments on the New England side of the field. There's another first down for Alvin Kamara. Almost up to 200 yards on the ground. An explosive day for team MVP. And Herndon unable to bring in the catch. So that's going to bring up third down now. We're looking at a possible blitzing corner here. We're going to make Howard block. And unable to get the ball down there. Wide open receiver. Cam Newton trying to rally the troops here, saying, hey guys, look, they just got a 3 and out. So as an offense, we got to do something for that defense that just played their hearts out there to try to give us some sort of chance. Cashman in there to stop the run. Sonny Michel's still not back in.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
CJ Mosley getting a little bit of a hand in there on that tackle. And hesitating him just enough for somebody else to come in. Team Griffin the one to finish it off. CJ Mosley with the bump and Shaquem to come in and finish that tackle up. CJ Mosley now with an interception, reading that route coming out. And bringing it into the 15-yard line. That's 3 interceptions now for Cam Newton. 8 against this Jets team alone throughout this whole season. So the Patriots defense back out there. Which also means our offense is back out there, and now we are really running down the clock. No reason to really play super aggressive at this point in the game. It's sealed. I'd be okay with coming away with just a field goal on this drive. But it doesn't look like Alvin Kamara is with another touchdown. 3 playoff touchdowns in one day. Just big open holes for Alvin Kamara to hit, and he is going to take advantage of them every time. Mariota excited about this situation because he has also thrown no interceptions on the day. Not that we've let him have control of the game. This is like a Tennessee Titans Derrick Henry last year situation where you just hand the ball off and you let it go. You let the running back take care of everything, and this game is in the books, guys.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cam Newton just having a terrible day. Quentin Williams getting in there. It is Quentin Williams. I think that's Quentin Williams. I think he's 85 or 95. Yep, that's Quentin Williams. So the Jets just continuously bringing pressure. We could actually probably put in some of our second stringers in. Blake Cashman coming in for the blitz. And a flag on the play. Marcus Williams with a big hit there. And we get a roughing the passer on Blake Cashman. Getting in there just a bit too late to hit Cam. So that's going to give them good field position. I want to see how that actually looked. Oh yeah, that was blatant roughing the passer. Just trying to keep Cam up, you know. Just trying to help him out. And Cole injured. I mean, at least if we hurt Cam, he'd have an excuse. CJ Mosley was coming in for a big pop, but he gets tackled before CJ Mosley can get in there. And that's going to bring up a third down. Blake Cashman getting in there on that one and almost intercepted. Getting a clean hit on Cam off that one, and they still have a goose egg, and they are going to be going for this field goal to try to get the goose egg at least off the board. And it's no good. 2 missed kicks in a row. And it is not looking good for this New England team. Alvin Kamara and company coming back out onto the field here for this first down play. Alvin Kamara finding a hole, staying on his feet. And the Jets getting excited, saying it's their time, and it is. We are looking very Super Bowl bound here. Kamara making his way for another first down. I'm actually kind of thinking about pulling Alvin Kamara out to make sure he does not get hurt. They finally stop Alvin Kamara for a very short run. We got Jordan Howard out on the field now. Jordan Howard powering through. So now we are at a 3rd and 7 situation here. And they're going to bring some pressure on Marcus Mariota. He's got a wide open Denzel Mims down the field, and that is a complete pass. Marcus Mariota only missing 4 passes so far today. And that was an absolute rocket. Denzel Mims, only where he was going to get it. And we are going to continue to drain this clock down so New England doesn't get anything out of it. Alvin Kamara saying, listen, I want a 4th touchdown today. Oh, and guys, we hit over 60 subs now. Thank you so much for everybody that's been coming into the streams and subbing. I forgot all about that. But we are over 60 subs. I think we're at 61 or 62. We're 61 subs, which is, for me, a huge milestone. Didn't think I'd get 61 subscribers. 61 of you guys that actually like what I'm doing. You guys like watching my friends and I kind of just play games and have fun. I love it. As always, there is a Discord server invite in the description of every video to join the Discord channel so you can stay connected with me, my group, and the games we play, and also chit-chat with us or even game with us. Alvin Kamara with another nice run down at the 4-yard line. And Tyree Jackson gonna take it in for a score on a fake field goal, adding salt into the wound against this New England Patriots team. The former XFL quarterback making a show here. We have officially embarrassed the New England Patriots. This game is sealed, guys. I think it was sealed by the end of the first quarter. Personally, though. They couldn't get any momentum, and any momentum they started to get, we crashed it out so quick. Cam Newton finally getting some time to throw the ball. And they are the #1 passing offense, but only allowed 115 yards. Cam Newton getting chased down again. Shaquem Griffin on that one. By now, honestly, any New England fans that were left in the stadium would be gone. There might even be Jets fans leaving saying, you know, we've seen enough of this embarrassment. But then they would have missed that LaShawn Austin pick. But there is a flag. A pass interference call on Troy Apke, going to bring that back off from LaShawn Austin. Wide open tight end. He had out-juked me there. And that is a momentum shift for them. We're going to try our best to shut this back down. Keep New England with that goose egg. And no catch animations for me there. I'm sitting here spamming the catch, and it's just not catching the ball. Ooh, and two whiff tackles. They're finally making a drive, but it's way too late to make any sort of comeback at this point. You're running garbage time stats now. Cam Newton under duress, and down he goes again. Troy Apke on the sack. His second sack of the day, trying to redeem himself from the pass interference that cost it a turnover. And a nice little noticeability for Cam Newton to see the open guy and the coming in pressure. CJ Mosley not able to get a hand on it, but gets his helmet on it again. Going for another field goal. We're going to call the first of our 3 timeouts and try to ice the kicker again. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think they're going to have that goose egg on there. I think this will be the one they make. And that one's down the middle, and it is good. New England finally getting the goose egg off the board, but it's done by a field goal. No scores really for New England today. And we are back on offense, just running down this clock as long as Alvin Kamara is okay with it. Points allowed, season rank 8. Today, 52. Give me 1 second, guys. I think my kid has something he shouldn't. No, he's good. He's just chilling in there. Just playing with one of his toys I wasn't used to hearing. Alvin Kamara finding more room. Alvin Kamara down at the 38-yard line. He is just embarrassing this New England Patriots defense, running for almost 300 yards on this game. We'd actually probably chew the clock down more if we passed the ball. But we came in with a game day strategy. We were going to run the ball hard. And that's exactly what we've done. 285 yards on the day for Alvin Kamara. A record-setting day for Alvin Kamara. Averaging almost 10 yards a carry. He's gonna hit this 300-yard here. There it is, over 300. No, he is not. He's a 297. We're gonna let Jordan Howard come in for a play so Alvin Kamara can get some rest. Jordan Howard getting hurt. Ooh. Okay, that's them. I thought that was us for a minute. Alvin Kamara back in, says he wants 300 yards. Says, no offense, Jordan Howard, but this is how we're running it today. And Alvin Kamara in for another touchdown. It's just out of control, guys. Alvin Kamara can't be stopped by this New England Patriots defense. I'm really curious what they have for injuries. Okay, they have an outside linebacker who's injured for 2 quarters. That's about it. Nothing else on defense. And we were running on that before he got injured. So it's looking like the dynasty of the New England Patriots has finally fallen. We'll give them an actual chance, and they still can't get a touchdown on us. And player of the game, Alvin Kamara, with a huge, huge game. Over 300 yards on the ground. And Cam Newton just barely outpassing us. 334 yards on the ground today for us, and 4 turnovers, 3 of them being interceptions by Cam. So, let's go ahead and just finish the game, because we already know where all the stats went. It was into our running back, Alvin Kamara. Whatever it takes to win, and that's what we did. So, let's go ahead and move forward. We're going to see the Pro Bowl. Unfortunately, none of our guys are going to get to go. Darrell Cannon is available to play again, which we were missing him during that game. But Shaquem Griffin definitely making up for it. And these guys got to have a huge morale boost right now coming into this next game. Let's view these weekly awards. Alvin Kamara, 35 touches for 326 yards, 9.3 yard average, 4 rushing touchdowns, 2 receptions for 30 yards. And CJ Mosley with 11 tackles, 2 sacks, an interception, and a forced fumble. Dak Prescott throwing pretty decent, 16 of 26, 280 yards through the air, 3 passing touchdowns, sacked 3 times, 2 carries for 7 yards. And they have Diggs here in this cornerback spot. 7 tackles and an interception. So we will be taking on the Dallas Cowboys next. But that will be for tomorrow's stream. And we've got upgrades, guys. Darrell Cannon with upgrades. That's it. After that game, he's the only guy. The guy that didn't play gets an upgrade. That makes little to no sense to me. But it is what it is. He has a hidden dev trait now, which means he's gone up to star. Nobody else bumping up. We do have Justin Fields back for our Super Bowl game. So we have a fully healthy team. I think Merlin was already a superstar. I don't get how Marcus Williams or Denzel Ward didn't get. Mosley, though, gets an X factor. He gets reinforcement. The game's top defenders excel in all situations when they enter the zone. This ability increases their chance of defeating run blocks and disrupting catches via tackles. He's still got under pressure, and he's also still got stone wall. But now we have our first defensive X Factor player. I just don't get how nobody else went up a dev trait. Let's view the yearly awards. And Patrick Mahomes takes the MVP from Alvin Kamara. We're going to see who all's in the talk here. Alvin Kamara not even making it into the MVP talk after that huge playoff game. But he does make it into the AFC Offensive Player of the Year talk, along with Justin Fields. Defensive Player of the Year, CJ Mosley at number 2, Willie Gay Jr. at number 1, taking that title home. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we had TJ Page in the talk, and Defensive Rookie of the Year, we had Darrell Cannon in the talk, along with Byron Childress and Tyler Cooks. Best quarterback goes to Patrick Mahomes. We get number 10 at Justin Fields. Alvin Kamara winning the running back of the year, followed by Kareem Hunt, who's in Baltimore. Derrick Henry still in Tennessee. Top wide receiver is Tyreek Hill. AJ Green making it into the best wide receivers of the year award here into the talk. Offensive lineman, we made nothing. Defensive lineman, nothing. Linebackers, CJ Mosley taking best linebacker, which doesn't make sense because Willie Gay Jr. took off or defensive player of the year. And best defensive backs, Desmond King takes that one. And we've got Denzel Ward in the talk at number 7. So we have a few people in there. Let's go ahead and go into the stats now for the year, because we did not take a look at this. I gotta see something real quick. And Alvin Kamara gets a rushing yards in a game record, outdoing Adrian Peterson. And he should be on here. He did not make it onto this list, though. Even with his 4, he didn't make it to this list. It's unfortunate, but that's okay. So now we're going to look at season stats real quick before the Super Bowl game. Almost 4,000 yards for Justin Fields, 284 completions, 458 attempts. Getting a little over 50% on his completions, 28 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Marcus Mariota, we knew, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Took 33 sacks, though. The rushing game, Alvin Kamara with a 1,000-yard season, a 1,500-yard season to be exact. I do feel like we looked at this at one point. AJ Green, our top receiver, followed not too far behind by Denzel Mims. And then we take a look at this defense. Denzel Ward had 3 interceptions on the season. Troy Apke with 2, CJ Mosley with 1, Marcus May with 1, Bashawn Austin, Marcus Williams, Jakeem Griffin, Byron Childress, and Roddick Timir Jr. And we didn't get any dev bumps on anybody but CJ Mosley. So we're going to run some of these negotiation talk parts here. And we're going to bump. Let's get linebackers and defensive line as well. See if there's anything else we can get negotiation-wise. Let's go with D-line re-sign influence. And that is going to do it for the stream today, guys. I know it's a little bit shorter of a Madden gameplay than I normally do. But, like I said, I kind of fell asleep earlier. The kid's up. And tomorrow we can do our Super Bowl against the Cowboys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Don't forget to hit the like button down below. Share it with your friends. Join the Discord server. Hit the bell notification. You'll know when I'm live. And I will catch you guys later. I love y'all. Peace.